So you just got a job in Salt Lake City, or you've just heard great things about living in Utah, but yet you don't want to live in the congestion of the city, but you still want access to the shopping, the restaurants, and all the entertainment that the city has to offer. Well, Davis County, Utah may be the perfect place for you to set some roots. Davis County is located just north of Salt Lake and gives you more of that hometown feel, yet you're only a 10 to 30 minute drive from that city life. Hey, if this is your first time to the channel and you want to know everything there is to know about living in northern Utah, subscribe below, tap that bell for notifications so you're the first to learn about the current market and all the happenings here in northern Utah. My name is Miya, and along with my wife McKenzie, we are the Miya Real Estate Group, and we get calls, texts, emails from people just like you who are looking to move to northern Utah, and we absolutely love it. So if you're looking to move in, say, 1 week or even 1 year, give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email, and we'd be happy to help you make a smooth move to Utah. So Davis County, Utah may be the perfect place for you to live if you want more of that hometown feel, yet you still want things such as shopping malls, as restaurants, an amusement park, and over 500 miles of hiking. So in this video, we're gonna go over where do the people live in Davis County? How much do they make? How much do the homes cost? What's the education system like? And even go into things like the shopping, the entertainment, and what just kinds of things are there to do in Davis County. So let's start out by diving into the map and I'll show you around. So here's Utah, and Davis County is located just north of Salt Lake. So let's type in here, Davis County, okay? So you'll see Davis County here is just north of Salt Lake with a south border here of North Salt Lake. North Salt Lake is in Davis County. You have an east border of the Wasatch Mountain Range, a north border of South Weber, Sunset, and Clinton, okay? And then this west border is Syracuse, but actually extends all the way out here into the Great Salt Lake, including Antelope Island. But the majority of the people live here in this section, and people don't live on Antelope Island, okay? But Davis County by area of land is actually the smallest county in Utah, but it is the third largest county by population. So there are about 370,000 people that live in Davis County, as compared to, say, 1.1 million in Salt Lake County and over 600,000 in Utah County, like where Provo is. Okay, so Davis County, even though there is only 360,000 people, it does feel a little more busy because of the narrow strip of land that Davis County is comprised of because of the Wasatch Mountains and because of the Great Salt Lake, okay? So Davis County is actually the county with the highest number of commuters that go to Salt Lake County. Out of everywhere else in the state, more people commute from Davis County to Salt Lake. So if you're looking to work in Salt Lake, but yet you don't want to, have the expense of living in the city or the congestion of being in the big city, then Davis County may be the perfect place for you. So let's dive a little bit deeper here into the statistics of Davis County. So here, the first chart we're gonna look at is where do the people live in Davis County? So here there are 15 cities in Davis County, and you can see that Layton City is actually the largest by population with over 80,000 residents, okay? Next, we have Bountiful, and then you have Syracuse. So Layton, Bountiful, and Syracuse are the largest by population. And kind of on the flip side of that is Sunset, West Bountiful, and Fruit Heights have your least amount of people, ranging between 5,000 and 6,000 residents. So what I have on this graph here is I got some data from the census and showing the difference between the populations in these cities in 2010 versus 2021. What I really wanted to do is see which cities are growing the most, the fastest, right? So in this 11-year stretch, you can see that Farmington, North Salt Lake, South Weaver, and Syracuse all had over a 30% gain in population in those 11 years, which is quite crazy. And then the slowest or least amount of growth occurred in West Point, Sunset, and Clearfield. Okay, and kind of one explanation for this is just looking at just the number of new homes, new construction communities that are going on in these cities in Farmington, North Salt Lake, South Weaver, and Syracuse. There's a lot more growth, a lot more new homes being built than, say, compared to Sunset or West Point or Clearfield. All right, so with these new homes, where are the most expensive homes? Where is it a little more expensive to buy a home? And then where is it kind of cheaper and more affordable to buy a home? And looking at this graph here is you can see that Farmington, Fruit Heights, and Kaysville have the most expensive median home value, okay? And the blue and the red. So the blue is the last 6 months of December, or last 6 months of 2022 is the median home price during that range. And then the red is the median home values between 2017 and 2021. And it actually correlates the same. The same back in 2017 to 2021 is the same as Farmington, or same as the last 6 months of 2022, where you get Farmington, Fruit Heights, and Kaysville as the highest median value of home. Okay, and then on the opposite end, you see that Sunset, Clearfield, and Clinton have the most, say, affordable homes in Davis County. So now you see that with Farmington, Fruit Heights, and Kaysville, all three of those have a median home value over $600,000, and Farmington is actually over $700,000. So you think that with these, that this would correlate with the median household income. Well, let's take a look. So here is the median household income for the 15 cities here in Davis County. So you actually see that South Weaver, Syracuse, and West Bountiful have the highest median household incomes. But there are 8 of the 15 cities have over 6 figures, over $100,000 of a median household income. And of course, Farmington, Fruit Heights, and Kaysville is part of that. But that's pretty impressive to have 8 out of your 15 cities have over a 6-figure median household income. Okay, so there's all the numbers. Now let's just kind of talk about school district, right? Davis County School District is the second largest school district in the state with over 72,000 students. Now there are 92 total schools with 62 elementaries, 17 junior highs, 9 high schools, and then there's 4 alternative schools as well. Now, according to niche.com, they rate Davis County School District as the number 5 best public school district in the state of Utah. So you do get a very quality education here in Davis County. Now, what's there to do in Davis County, right? So there are over 500 miles of hiking trails. One of my favorites is Adams Canyon in Layton. Now this is about a 1.5 mile hike up the mountain to a beautiful, beautiful waterfall. It is a little strenuous. There are parts that you kind of have to scale some rocks, but I've seen people of all ages, kids to older adults, up at the top of the waterfall. So I know it can be done, but just make sure you prepare, right? Wear appropriate shoes, bring plenty of water, dress appropriately. This is a pretty shaded trail, but you just gotta take your time and be prepared, and then you should be able to do just fine. There's also Antelope Island out in Syracuse that is absolutely beautiful. There's bison that actually roam the island, but you do have to be careful. Please do not go and try and pet these animals. They are wild and they will attack you, so please do not go out and try to pet them. Another word of warning is that there are a lot of flies, gnats, mosquitoes out at Antelope Island, so depending on the time of year, it could be worse than others. So just maybe call or look at different websites and make sure you're going at an appropriate time that you're not going to get eaten alive. And then you can also check out discoverdavis.com. They have a list of their top 10 trails in Davis County, and it's a great resource to check out various trails and of different difficulties and lengths, so you can choose one according to your activity level and what you want to do. Now, there is no ski resort in Davis County, but say if you're in South Weber is only 17 miles away from Snow Basin, which come 2024 is going to be a Club Med 5-star resort. So it's going to be one of the most premier ski resorts here in the state of Utah, and it's only 17 miles from South Weber. So shopping in Davis County, you get your Targets, your Walmarts, they're everywhere, right? But there are really only 2 shopping malls or shopping centers in Davis County. One is Layton Hills Mall in Layton, and then Station Park in Farmington. Station Park in Farmington is pretty cool. It's like an outdoor mall, but you have this kind of plaza area where they have a fountain. They do shows and concerts, movies during the summer, and so it's really a fun place. You can just go with a family and hang out. They have restaurants such as P.F. Chang's, Johnny Rockets, as well as some other just kind of local restaurants there. And so it's kind of your one-stop shop for all your shopping, eating, and entertainment. So definitely somewhere to check out if you are living here or visiting here in Davis County. Now, you do have one Costco in Davis County. It's in Bountiful. And you have one Sam's Club, and that's in Layton. All right, so kind of family fun, amusement type events. The place to go is Lagoon. Lagoon is a 95-acre amusement park with over 50 rides. It has a water park, has a bunch of eateries, games, and even pavilions you can rent to have a little picnic and just spend the day with your family. Having just loads of fun. It is awesome. Now, it is only open during the summer months because it is outdoors, but you can go to Boondocks in Kaysville or the Rush Complex in Syracuse, and these are more indoor areas that have like bowling, laser tag, mini golf, bumper cars, and so these are places you can go all year long, take the family, have some fun. You also have trampoline parks and bowling alleys all over Davis County. And then there is one indoor skating rink called Classic Fun Center that's in Layton, and they also have like arcades and different things you can do there, but it's kind of mostly indoor skating rink, so that's pretty fun as well. All right, so to round this off, we're gonna look at the niche.com ratings. This is kind of just a good overview on how to compare different areas against each other and how they rank, right? So niche.com rates Davis County as the #2 county to live in Utah. It gives it an A for public schools, an A for jobs, an A+ for families, an A+ for health and fitness. According to niche.com, it is lacking in cost of living, in diversity, and in weather. Now, weather, I don't know. Utah, you get all 4 seasons. You get spring, summer, fall, and winter, and they're all very different from each other, right? And so if you don't like the winter, if you don't like shoveling, if you don't like driving in the snow, don't move to Utah. It is not for you. But if you like to ski, snowboard, go sledding in the winter, but yet go golfing, go running, go hiking, go swimming in the summer, and you just like to do these different events year round, Utah is the perfect place for you. So I don't know if I agree with that B- weather rating, but, and so here, according to niche.com, here are some other ratings it gives. So it's the #2 county for families, #2 county to buy a house, #2 for just to live in, it rates at #3 for outdoor activities and young professionals, and then #5 on healthiest. So if you're looking for somewhere where you get that hometown feel, but yet you don't want the congestion of the city, Davis County may be the place for you. And if you're coming out here to visit, or you just want to explore Davis County a little more, send us a text, email, message us, and we have put together a guide for Davis County that will include all your shopping, all your restaurants, and all your hiking and outdoor activities that we can give to you, and then give you any kind of recommendations based on your taste, your likes, or your skill level. So that's it, you guys. If you have any questions, leave a comment below or send us a message. And until next time, we'll see you later.